In this edition of City News, find out what technology is taking the way we learn to the next level inside our local schools. Also, we'll show you why this resident was recognized. Plus, see why the Hawthorne Police Department is honoring 2 of its officers. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Shantae Passmore. The 45th annual installation of Officers in Civic Awards took place at the Memorial Center. Francisco Castillo gives us the details.
Citizens and business owners gathered together and awaited the announcement.
They look at who has done a lot in the city, and there's always so many people.
Before the Citizen of the Year was revealed, a summary of accomplishments was read. And once she heard her own accolades, Alice Hune knew why her husband, Richard Hune, had asked her to partake in this event.
It's such an honor to give Alice Hune the 2015 Citizen of the Year Award.
I'm shaking, I'm overwhelmed. I can't even think of all the adjectives I am. I really, truly can't. But I'm very happy.
As she made her way up to the stage, she received a standing ovation.
Much deserved of the award. Long time coming.
She's a hard worker, and this is exactly what we need here in the city of Hawthorne. We need more leaders like herself.
As everyone sat down to have lunch, Mayor Chris Brown introduced and inducted new members into the Chamber of Commerce.
The city needs to know, and the voters, the residents, the businesses need to know who our board is.
It's a group collective of individuals throughout Hawthorne that's been pillars in the community for a very long time.
Additionally, more awards like the Ned Chafee Award were given to business owners such as Harold Johnson, who give back to the community. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
If you would like more information about the Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce, visit www.hawthorne-chamber.com. Everything old is new again at Bicentennial Park. Daniel Lindley has the latest.
Breaking ground on the new place to play and bring life back to Bicentennial Park.
The park currently has 3 tennis courts that are locked and not open to the community, and there's a parking lot and just a grass area. So we had 9 community meetings held through 2009 to 2010, and where we got input from the community. So it was really based on what the community wanted.
The community's voice not only heard, but sought after, as they presented their ideas for the new park.
We chose located art location B, which would be back there, over there, sort of to the corner, so if they walk around, they can see the art passing by.
A large walking trail that will go around the .88, almost 1 acre of a park space that is going to be here. There's going to be exercise equipment at the end. There's going to be a water play feature, an area for gathering.
This $2.3 million project is funded by Prop 84, a state grant which provides the funds to renovate and reopen the park for the public.
From Lot to Spot knows and likes to say that a youth space is a safe space. So when you incorporate the community's input from the beginning, from planning through construction, through maintenance, that really maintains the space safe.
Maria De Leon was one of many locals who supports and looks forward to the reconstruction of Bicentennial Park.
I'm a local Hawthorne resident, and I'm so excited for the park to finally open. It's been closed for so long, and we're so excited that the community actually gets a brand new park.
Construction is expected to take place starting in the spring of 2016 and open winter of that year. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Daniel Lindley.
For more information on Bicentennial Park, visit www.fromlottospot.org/projects. There have been recent sightings of jetliners illegally flying at a lower altitude over the city at night, thus creating a lot of noise and disturbing residents as they sleep. Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, are asking Hawthorne residents to notify their local airport of any aircraft noise complaint. To file a noise complaint, call the Noise Management of Los Angeles World Airports at 424-646-6473. Hawthorne Police Department recently honored 2 officers for their hard work and dedication to the force. Here's the story. For Pat Denny, the secret to maintaining a 39-year-long career with HPD as a parking enforcement officer started off simple.
There was an opening and I needed a job.
Years later, Denny suggested Vicky Bars apply to work with her in parking enforcement.
She wouldn't leave me alone until I came and did it, so I'm really thankful.
Fast forward several years later, and both women are retiring from the department. Bars worked at HPD for 21 years, while Denny worked for 5 police chiefs and 17 sergeants and lieutenants during her 39 years.
They kind of bring back is when you used to take on a job and then call it a career. You really dedicated yourself to a place or to a job and then built from there.
The police department hosted a retirement party to honor each woman for her contributions to the department and city. Many officers had nothing but warm regards for the ladies.
They are great. They are great at what they do. Their energy, their smiles, and they always came into work with a good mood and ready to work.
Bars said she'll miss her work family, but is looking forward to retirement. Denny, on the other hand, isn't quite retiring. She plans to regularly volunteer at HPD. On behalf of everyone at HCTV, we wish to officers a happy retirement. Coming up next on City News, find out how soccer tournaments helped underprivileged kids. Also, art once again makes its presence known in the city of good neighbors. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Technology is a major part of our daily lives, and for the Wiseburn Unified School District, it's no different. Daniel Lindley is at Dana Middle School with more.
After 2 years of planning and piloting, the Wiseburn Unified School District is ready to take the next step in carrying out its new technology program.
When students have access readily and right there with them at any time that it's necessary, they can make use of technology tools, and they become just a natural part of what we do. It's like a pencil and paper. And so getting those devices into the hands of every student is our goal.
Over the last 2 years, the district has explored various types of computers, which will give students access to tools to help them with their schoolwork.
We have chosen Chromebooks as our main device here at Dana.
We've been doing this for several years, but this is the first year that Dana will be at one-to-one across the entire campus, so 1,000 students, and every classroom will have Chromebooks available to those students.
The Board of Trustees approved a 3-year plan to implement wireless connectivity for students of all grade levels, providing a 1-to-1 student-to-device ratio. Students can use these devices to store work, access learning tools, and search the internet for information.
We were asked to make a Google document in our math class, and we were able to share it with our teacher to get one-on-one help. And he would give us tips in the comments on what to make better.
Google offers similar tools that you would use as a private citizen on Google. So you have like a version of documents, spreadsheets, presentations.
According to Dr. Chris Jones, the quality of learning will improve immensely for students.
Technology for technology's sake isn't the purpose. It's what do you do with it. When they write and create documents, they can do it on their own and create a document and share that with their teacher.
And what the computers has really helped us out with is collaboration. I mean, collaboration. It's the biggest thing that we're able to do here.
Dr. Jones stated that the Wiseburn Unified School District's goals are to provide students with tools that they need to succeed in life. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Daniel Lindley.
To learn more about this technology program, visit the school website at www.wiseburn.k12.ca.us. In 2010, Wiseburn voters overwhelmingly approved the construction of a high school facility for its charter operator, DaVinci Schools. 5 years later, plans for building the campus are now in motion. What used to be a Northrop Grumman office building will soon house 3 charter high schools. DaVinci Science, DaVinci Design, and DaVinci Communications will move to Wiseburn High School.
My vision was to build a high school where the students from the coastal cities are coming across the Sepulveda because we've got the best high school in the South Bay, and that's our goal, and this is the beginning of that dream.
Supporters gathered for a groundbreaking ceremony for the campus. The 4-story facility is a multi-million-dollar project which will feature modern technology for hands-on learning.
Part of our work is to prepare kids not only to get to and through college, but into good-paying jobs.
School officials and upperclassmen from DaVinci schools say they're thrilled.
It's really exciting. I'm so sad that I don't get to come here. I really wish I would get to come here, but my younger sister, who's a freshman at communications, gets to be here.
Completion of construction is slated for 2017, and while the high schools are increasing its facility size, school officials say they plan to keep their class size small. If you would like to learn more information about construction for Wiseburn High School, visit www.douglas@201.org. Many low-income students in Hawthorne will have an easier time getting their school supplies to and from school. Jennifer Maria Avila was at InTactic Soccer in Harbor City to tell us why.
InTactic Soccer worked in collaboration with Black Army 1850 and the Hawthorne Police Department to donate to Hawthorne kids.
What we're doing today is trying to gather as many backpacks for the kids that do not have backpacks.
They have different soccer teams and different groups come in, and all the kids bring in backpacks for children who can't afford them.
Some of those who came to donate were once given help as young kids as well.
I was a troubled youth growing up, and I was helped out by a family, so it's my turn to give back.
I know what it's like to go to school with just like the little sack back or something, you know. Having a nice backpack was a good, like, ooh, wow, mommy just, you know, stuff like that. So a lot of kids, you know, don't take that into consideration that there's other kids out there. So it does make me feel good that, you know what, at least the kid's gonna get a backpack.
Not only did Rachel Ramirez donate over 15 backpacks, but collected so many by working together with her mother and boys.
Just so they can see, like, not everyone is fortunate like them. Like, some people do need help with things like basic backpacks and stuff,
So far, they've collected over 50 backpacks of a variety of styles and are expected to receive more throughout the day.
So you carry all your books, your pencils, your erasers, all your school supplies to have a good education in life.
You could hide your things like your homework and bring it to your class. You don't have to bring them with your homework with your hand.
The Hawthorne Police Department has collaborated in this joint effort before and is honored to be able to give back to many kids once more.
We have kids all over who need things, but for them to go ahead and pick us as a recipient for this event, it's just, oh God, it warms my heart.
Alan Chavarria said their goal was to collect around 500 backpacks and help make a difference. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo Avila.
As students at Hawthorne School District prepare to start the new school year, parents have a little bit of homework to do. Kelly Moody has the story.
Sandra Ramos' son is entering 2nd grade at Jefferson Elementary School, and like many parents, she visited the Hawthorne School District to register her son for a meal plan. Since her husband recently lost his job, she hopes to be approved by the district for a reduced or free lunch plan for her son.
We need the assistance right now for my son either to qualify for a reduced or a free meal, and the food is excellent.
Applying for reduced or free lunches is now even easier due to online registration for meal plans. Once students are registered, they are issued a 5-digit lunch number linked to their profile, which lists the student's balance as well as any food allergies. Director of Food Services, Anna Opoyan, says using the system speeds up the lunch line.
We're serving 1,000 students in maybe an hour and a half at each school.
When it's time for lunch, students line up here where they enter in their 5-digit passcode, and then they're free to move on to the lunch line where they have a variety of healthy options, including a salad bar full of fruits and veggies.
Our meals are very healthy. They're whole grains, no trans fat, low in saturated fat. It's one of the healthiest meals that the child will have in their day.
With the online system, parents are able to load more funds to their student's account or purchase different discounted packages for the year. The district office provides open house days and daily assistance for those who may have questions or are unable to access the internet. This is Kelly Moody, HCTV.
Parents can continue to register students for meal plans online at www.easymealapp.com. When we return, Hawthorne may be home to the aerospace industry, but it's also home to a creative sector that has people clamoring for more. Hawthorne's art scene has been present for close to a year and has now created a buzz among the community. Jennifer Maria Avila brings us more from the Phantom Galleries LA in Hawthorne.
Colors of Cuba, curated by Martha de Perez, celebrated the bold artwork of Cuban artists.
The works are beautiful, as you can see. The colors are vibrant, and it really captures the feeling and emotion of the people of Cuba. And we're so proud to have this exhibit in Hawthorne.
It's very exciting to see people coming to see the show and to be part of it.
The gallery also displayed photographs of Cuba by Clay Lipsky and the American life through the Cuban eyes of Rogelio E. Espinosa.
I'm extremely proud and very happy to say that my father's work is being exhibited and that he is celebrated as the artist that he is.
We have a lot of young people coming by. You know, usually when I'm setting up the show, they all come in and they ask questions.
The artwork portrayed many aspects of Cuba and its people's struggle. And according to Mayor Pro Tem Olivia Valentine, giving artgoers a chance to imagine some of their heartaches.
It's very touching to me. It's full of emotion, and he painted it and made it beautiful. And when you look at it, you can tell the heartbreak and the tragedy of the people who had to use that boat to actually travel those treacherous waters to come here. The sacrifice that they made because they wanted to have freedom.
This is very, very beautiful, and I love the space. I love that it's so urban, and the pieces in here seem to be very of the Cuban ilk. I don't know a lot about Cuban art, but I like what I see.
Coming into any museum or any gallery, it just puts you in a place, it puts one in a place of just enjoying something that is a testament to our existence here, and I just love it.
Phantom Galleries LA has helped revitalize and energize Hawthorne Boulevard by transforming unoccupied properties and turning them into public presentations of art, a movement that Mayor Pro Tem Valentine says she's very proud of having been part of.
The art exhibits when they first came, how they were struggling, and now they have just come of age. The art exhibits are just beautiful. They are comparable to any gallery in Los Angeles.
And there's a lot of empty spaces here, and there's a lot of artists that need their work put out there, and this is the perfect spot because it's halfway in between South Bay and Los Angeles.
Deb Perez also says she hopes that every little space that is empty in the community can have artwork for everyone to enjoy. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo Avila.
To learn more about the Phantom Galleries in Hawthorne, go to www.phantomgalleriesla.com. And our next city news will feature additional exhibits also hosted by Phantoms Gallery LA. The exhibits, Transformations and Schooled from the Streets, will be on display until the end of September. For more information, call Phantoms Gallery LA at 213-703-4362. The ArtLook presented its quarterly event at Pauline Paris' studio. Jennifer Murillo Avila was there to tell us all about it.
The most recent ArtLook presented sculptures by Bertil Peterson, whose work is based on the notion of gravity, balance, and the perception of motion in space.
If you look at the cylinder, I don't know if you saw the cylinder piece. It has this. The steel is cut on an angle, and that you can see that there is a point of balance, as well as there is a sense of lightness in the work, although you know that the piece is very heavy.
Art is an essential part of our life, but it's not always very easy to get to art because sometimes it's too far away. It's why I'm happy to open my studio in Hawthorne.
Pauline Paris also presented artwork named Color of Skin.
It all has to do with structure and balance, roughness and softness.
You have to get close to really see what it is, and it offsets you a little bit, you know, and I like that.
A musician also incorporated his art by adding a different element to the space.
Every time I come here, I'm trying to do something different, like I bring another instrument and I just improvise.
The ArtLook displays multiple artistic approaches with a wide range of aesthetics and technique. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo Avila.
To find out more about future events at Paris' studio, visit www.paulineparis.com. The North Hawthorne Community Association put together an event to bring Hawthorne neighbors some end-of-summer fun. Luis Godinez has all the details.
Dozens of residents came out to enjoy free food and games at the 6th Annual North Hawthorne Community Association Picnic.
Here at Eucalyptus Park. It's a beautiful event. They do it annually, and it's just to bring the community together and bring camaraderie versus the council.
Ruben Sanchez, president of the association, says they like to get all the community together to talk to one another and express their concerns.
So now we are speaking with one another, we are talking, we're comparing notes, so we can all become one Hawthorne, not just certain communities out there.
What the North Hawthorne Community Association hopes to gain by having an event like this is to bring people together, to recruit new members, to show the community, the elected officials, and the rest of Hawthorne what it means to have a family atmosphere.
And for some, this wasn't their first time there.
I've been going to this picnic for years. North Hawthorne Community Association has been very strong, and even before the North Hawthorne Community Association, I had my own association up here, so I love this neighborhood.
I actually like that they're putting on this picnic for the community. This helps everybody in the community get to know one another.
Kids and adults alike were enjoying the great atmosphere.
I really liked the face painting and it was cool.
And she said I looked beautiful with my butterfly.
Mayor Chris Brown says that he wishes the community could get together more often. For HCTV, I'm Louis Godinez.
To find out about future events hosted by the North Hawthorne Community Association, go to www.northhawthorne.com. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these featured city news stories. We'll show you why Hawthorne officers are teaching motorcyclists how to ride safer. Also, see which companies are hiring when we visit a nearby job fair. And Hawthorne Family and Pet Extravaganza is right around the corner. We'll be there to show you the fun stuff. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Colors of Cuba and ArtLook exhibits. See you next time.